And we're live. I mean, like, all the way live. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah. Hold on. Dude, I caught the 1010 portal. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. And the crowd goes wild. Bro. The downloads I got right here, I was like, oh, man. Hold on. Let me take a breath. Breathe. What's up, everybody? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer and teacher and shaman and seer and oracle, lightworker, starseed. Oh, I want to pull some cards on this ass. Earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American symbol, messenger of God, first child of God. I'm being drawn to these ones. Okay. I am your spiritual psychoanalyst, the Lilith reincarnated. It's about to get psycho. Alright, it's going to be a tell-all. Let me tell you everything you don't know. In order to keep up with me, you had to watch my whole escapade since last weekend. Just to start with, my sexcapade. It all ended today at the portal. I knew what happened. I was like, if I do this, it's either going to, no matter what, it's going to change everything. It's either going to close this fucking door, or it's going to open all the way up. Which you could say was just the sex. I'm either gonna close down on this dude, or I'm gonna open all the way up. The internal, it reflects on the external, right? So in essence, did the crowd go wild? Alright, so I'm gonna shuffle where I tell this story, this Cupid shuffle. Alright, so today I told you my tower was gonna come in the form of a text message. And it did. You woke the fucking ancestors. What the fuck are you doing? Anyway, so the ghost of the past, which would have been last weekend, last Friday night, whatever night it was, Saturday, decided to send that hey text. Hey? I've heard about this. I've seen this. This is what you guys do. I've seen this. People talk about it. I've seen a meme about this, is this text. So, okay, yeah, hey, what? What? I didn't expect to hear from you until next retrograde, right? When you're out there making mistakes again, right? Oh, you're ready to make another mistake this weekend? You can't face going back into your life this weekend? You need a form of escapism, and I'm your way? Hold on here. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Where's this gonna go? Probably no further than the last two you blew. Realistically, what, you're gonna tell me you had more in you? That's what they all say. And that's what Red said. Didn't he rub one off before he got to you? I said he's been rubbing many off before he got to me. I guess that's all he had in him. And the crowd goes wild. At the bottom, no, it is not. I hate that card. This is the most dangerous card in my deck. Union. We're coming into union, and that's what you don't get. And that's the scary part I'm about to tell you, the spiritual thing. And you knew. Oh, God, look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, my God, bitch. Here comes the Queen of Swords. Oh, Jerry. Tell me how it happened. Tell us all. Tell us your story. All right, motherfucker. When I laid with you, I obviously took on your energy, and that's what I said. When is this fucking humming in my ear gonna stop? Let me tell you about sex magic, and I told you, you wanted to know, but you were not ready for it. Let's talk about this, butthole, because you have nothing better to do than sit in your life this weekend and watch my life from the screen. So many of you. Anyways, going back to it. So I got your energy, so what happened is what? I got stuck with your shitty ass fucking karma. You dumped your fucking, and that's what it is. You took your life out on me. I gave you with love. And you're sitting there filled with all kinds of love for me and don't know what to do with it. I love it. Let that shit kill you. I know how that feels. I had that same love for you. And that's why I said, let me just give this to you. It's been killing me. I gave it to you, bro. You took it freely. It was an energy exchange, as I told you, it always was going to be. What happened there? Well, obviously, I got the short end of the stick. I got stuck with your fucking terrible life. You get to sit in my energy all full of love and inspiration and hope and all this great feelings. And I got stuck with your reality. And that's what we saw come out the other day. I saw a glimpse of your reality and what it would take to be with you. I saw what you live in. And that's why the immediate response was, bye, Felicia. I saw how terrible your life was and what it would take to get out of it. Because of my light, I shined light in your darkness, I sent you a message and told you, hey, what I thought was impossible wasn't, but I can see why it's impossible. But and I said, I'm not going to delete the first message because I meant it. You signed up for fucking hell. You signed up to play daddy, bro. You said that's your only joy in this life. And so if you don't sit there with those fucking kids, you're not going to be happy. And so when I saw this future with you, I saw your fucking life, not mine. Sitting around with your fucking kids, not mine. I don't have small children. I don't have to just sit around and entertain small children. Now, when I get to that point, yes, these will be my small children, and I would have already put myself in that mindset. So I was being forced into your mindset and your life, and that's exactly what I said. I put myself in your shoes. And I alchemized it, and I saw it for what it is and what you carry and all your pain and all your suffering and all your unhappiness and all your burdens and all your problems. You fucking took all of your problems out on me sexually. That's okay, cool. I mean, weren't you going to? Because that's what you want to do. And I'm sure you wanted to do that again this weekend, but I really don't want your problems. Those are your problems, my dear. So, I lit this, I lit this magic stick of change, this incense of change. And I prayed on it, and in just like 5 minutes, I saw it completely different. It was like, I saw what it would be, a future with you would be like. And I could make it work, and it would cause for so many sacrifices on my side. But the question is, would I do it for you? And that's where it was. That was the whole conversation. Would you sacrifice all this to be with this guy? What I learned about myself was I would sacrifice all of this to have that feeling. Because realistically, I saw it. You wouldn't be there. You like to run and hide at work. So you called me. You sent me a text at 2 o'clock. And you told me when I last saw you this last weekend, I'm pretty much only available during work between 7 and 3. So you called me an hour of your last hour of your work week before you went off for the weekend to go play daddy to say, hey. Hey! Is that some gay ass shit or what? Damn it. I really pick them, huh? No, I didn't. And that's what it was. So here's the really fucked up part. That part of you that I just kept wanting, it now lives within me. And that's that feeling. It's like he's here with me. Is it you? Or was it just a part of me that I needed to reclaim through you? And that's what it really was when it comes down to sex. I needed to reclaim my sexuality through you. And by doing that, that made me more whole. And that part of you that I was, you know what I mean? That, you know, this one thing that we wouldn't go and we wouldn't do and I wouldn't this and that. I reclaimed that and I brought it back to me. And it lives with me now. So in essence, what more can you offer me? Because realistically, I've shown you, though you have burdens, you have problems, you have stress, you all do. You all have a life of worries. I don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, because I got God. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I don't have that in my life. I don't have your problems. You project your problems as if I'm difficult. You have the most difficult problems, and you signed up for this because you said you created this, and you can't break free because the truth is the lie. You said all you care about is your children. You couldn't break free with your own children to take care of your own children on your own. You needed someone to take care of your children, bro. That's what I saw. You needed a nanny, 911. Somebody call 9, and that's why you were trying to get me to work into that, to get it. That's why you were trying to groom me into what it would look like. Like, no, you could just stay at home and I'll take care of the bills and bro, that's how that shit works with you guys, and it obviously doesn't work. And again, putting myself more into your energy, she's cheating on you because you're not giving your love to her either. You're not even present. That father figure, that distant father figure and all of that, that's all your energy. I was literally sitting in it all. You could say it was sitting in me. Just kidding. No, I mean, your whole life was all over me. And it's like, that's your life. That's your wife. That's your problems. That's all you, bro. And I'm supposed to make you, what, break out of that? No. Change in perspective. I am here to push you deeper into it. You need to stay there. You have created your family, and you need to work on your family instead of trying to run away and create a new one. And that's love. That is unconditional love. Unconditional. Hey, there's Pac, me and my boyfriend. No sloppy. No sloppy. It was supposed to be just love. Now you're just getting sloppy, my friend. Very sloppy. In the essence, you were never going to make those kind of sacrifices. And I understand why. And that's why I said, me and Morgan's like, that would take an act of God. Like, literally, like, who's that guy? Not this guy. And I even did some invocations to help you, bro. I really did. I lit candles and everything. You can't say it's not me. It's you. It's your mind filled with all of this, and you need to stay there. I can't break you out of your situation, not nobody. And I had this change in perspective, bro. And it applies to A and everybody in the D, M's. I'm not going to be your escape. You don't add. You're not adding to my life. You're taking from it. In essence, if there was a so-called win where you broke free, then it is what? My responsibility to bring you up to my level? Are you bringing me joy while you're pouring on your grief? Right? How much am I pouring into you versus how much are you pouring into me? Oh, you only got 2 in you? I had an all-nighter in me. This isn't going to work. I need more. And that's where it's always been. You don't like to hear that I need more than what you can deliver, which is exactly time and freedom and excitement and fucking conversation and all kinds of, and a true connection. You're not in a position to offer a true connection. And you can sit back there and really take off the mask and say, I don't know what a true connection is. And start from scratch like me. Or you could just sit there like a monkey scratching your head trying to figure out how you got this fucked up. Oh, you got me all fucked up. Did you not? I know you didn't understand on a spiritual level, but you said, oh, I'm going to surrender to the high priestess, whatever you want to teach me. You know what you did? You came over and you taught me. You dumped all your shit on me, bro. I don't think you realized it. You said, just let's not talk about my family and getting married. And you came, and the second you pulled up on me, it was all about your family and your marriage. Can I get a witness? Hell yeah, I was there. You told me not to do, you're just projecting on me, bro. And then going back to it, I don't know how poor you might be. Steve's love tarot says you might be in a not so good position. I mean, I'm honest about my position, and I'm not in a bad position, but people always try to pretend that they're better off, and you do a lot of that around there. Now, it wasn't that I didn't consider it. I was all in. But, you know, what'd you do? It gave me enough time to think it through. That's it. And that's it. It's like, do you really want to do this? Do I want to give up my life to have your life? Because that's what it is. You have a life. And it is all consumed around your children, the same as mine. The difference is we're raising different children. No, the difference is I'm raising my children. You're not. That's the real hardcore truth, my friend. And you would expect me to give up my life to raise your children. And that's why you can't leave. You need her to raise your children. In essence, she has been this whole time. And I tried to save you from all these details because they definitely came out in that first video that I fucking put on private. I was like, these are private matters. I'm going public. Why? Because it's Saturn Day and you pushed my limits. Of all the things, you treated me like you treat everyone. You sent me a hey and a heart emoji. That's not emotionally mature, bro. That's not mentally mature. You're not... I don't know who you do that type of stuff with. Again, I have seen and heard about stuff like this. And I know that girls are like, hey, am I a girl? I'm a motherfucking goddess. What are you doing? When you didn't call, you left the, when you didn't say anything, then I thought we were done. Why are you here? The energy is, what are you even playing in my energy for? Did you think I wanted something more from you? I did, but we established over and over and over and over and over that you don't have any more to give. Because you're giving everything you have to your life. That doesn't make you happy. So I think you should just go give more to that life. And that's to the rest of you. I am not helping you out of your life. I'm going to make a whole 360 on this, try a different perspective, try a different approach, and tell you I will continue to teach how I leave things. But for the rest of you that don't leave things, I'm going to tell you to stick it out. Work harder. Never give up. Stay there. Jesus is on his way. Okay? Okay. Those are the messages for those type of people. Those are the messages for the people that aren't, that are looking for that message. I know you came here looking for that message. This is that message. This is for you. This is for you. No. I can't offer you a new life, and you're not willing to go and find one. So, stay there with your current life situations and stick them out till your dying days. I can't help you. I'm sorry. You can't help yourself. I can't help you. Okay? Okay. Okay. Realistically, I got what I wanted. I needed that. Did I need more? Did I need you to provide me a house? Did I need you to pay for my bills? I needed you to love me. You can't love me. You have no love to give. It's true. You couldn't say it, and it's like I read energy, and that's what I said is, you know what I mean? You can never say it, but you could show it, but that's not enough. You can't show enough because you're so detached. You can't show love. You can't show anger. You can't show what other emotions are you incapable of expressing? You just bottle them up because all of us have them, but you aren't free-flowing. So, there's nothing flowing. Your pipes are empty. And that would be that vasectomy you had. You can't even give me that. I couldn't even put you on a drip and hope to be fulfilled. I'm sorry. You're so mean. Yeah, I know. It's the swords in me. I'm not mean. I'm cutthroat, bro. I cut straight to the heart of things, and it hurts because it's the truth, and I don't say it nicely. It's like, is there a nice word? Is there a nice way to say the truth? Is there ever a nice way to say the truth? I have this memory when I was young, in the middle of sex with my ex-husband. Like he's like on top of me. I have this memory where I see myself say it to his face. You're boring. How long was I holding that fucking comment in that it had to come out right then? How many times did he bore me on top of me that it came out? I'm sure the domestic violence came later. The drinking, the cheating. When you can no longer satisfy your wife's needs, it becomes a huge problem. And so we've discovered since the beginning, my dear, before the marriage, you're not capable of satisfying my needs. Your children need you. Now you see as the Lilith why I didn't want to do this. You're going to be just stuck there playing fucking Nanny 911. And you run around saying that's your happiness. So shall it be. Shall you lose your job and learn how to stay at home and be a good father? What takes a good father? Time, energy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, a true connection. You're there when they wake up. You're there when they go to sleep. You're there and not in my DMs. You're there with your children and your wife trying to make your life better instead of you can't take it and trying to, escape with me every other weekend. Once a month. Once a full, when the moon is ripe. You got a heart on. When's the super? That was the super moon? You can't offer me birthday sex. There's so many things you can't offer me. In the essence, booty. We could start there, if that's all of this was. And then if he had called you, you wouldn't be able to give me enough. Why don't you accept that? Is it that you're not enough? I mean, apparently, I don't know. Is that the hard truth? Remember the song I wrote, my last song? True Pain? About the last time we slept together? Is it painfully true? Hey! As long as you had a good time. But we're done. I had a great time. I'm just saying, no, I don't see this actually working out. I saw what it would take on my part. I saw what it would take on your part. And realistically, is this giving to me, or is just taking a lot from me? It's going to take a lot from me in the pursuit of love. And that's what Sheila and the Gig said. It's when you sacrificed yourself for love. But it showed that I was. It showed. And, it's not that I wouldn't raise somebody else's children, but realistically, their mom they should have good mothers raising them, that I don't have to be somebody's mother. Just there as helpful. But the way your situation is set up, the way your bank account is set up, my friend, you lose him, and you know it. Because she's been raising him since you got him. And that's what holds you together. You fought to get your kid, and she fought with you, and then you got the kid and played, and played happily ever after, played family with this boy. The boy has more of a relationship with her than you, because that she is far more consistent than you. She's not just raising your current child, she's been raising your first child since all those years. And if you leave her, she has no obligation to keep this together. And then he loses not just his father, but his second mother and his brother. And then you go to court for the brother. You are tied up in the most unbelievable karmic contract I have ever seen. And that's why I said it. I have never seen a person in this type of hell. There's a lot of baby daddies in hell. There's a special place. I've always said there's a special place. This is karma, bro, for all those women you fucked, dude. You got fucked by one woman, bro, that doesn't even get your dick hard. You can't leave her. She's the glue that holds your whole fucking existence together. And it's all because you never played daddy. So in essence, she's the most wonderful mother there ever could be, no matter how she treats those children. And yet you showed up here and called her his mother. You didn't say my wife, you said his mother. That's how I knew there was friction. It's not what you said. That's how you said it. I'm not getting into this. Because realistically, I told you from the beginning, you wouldn't be calling me if you were happy. And now it's getting worse and worse. And you come to me to break you out of it. I can't. I can't make this better, and for you to ask me to stand on the outside is just not fair. But that was the best case scenario. This is what it would take, guys. For him to keep his family together, we would have to have an outside affair, and that's why he was trying to keep it outside. But he didn't tell me the whole truth, and it would have made more sense, and I could have been more forgivable if I knew what I was dealing with. And then when I looked at it, I was like, that's what it would take. I'd have to stay on the outside and build a house for these kids before when this fell apart, so the kids could stay together. All of this for your kids. I'll do everything for your kids, but will you, like going home and loving their mother and making things right? You son of a bitch. Hey, Adam and Eve have a very complex life, and I am Lilith, and that's not my life. I didn't create that life for myself. And I don't have to clean that life up. And I'm not sure I want to work so hard at being part of a person's life that really just isn't going to be able to give me what I want. Which is what? Love. You can't give it to them. How are you going to give it to me? You're going to give me more time than you give them? In essence, you're taking from them to give to me. And that's the guilt I felt all weekend. You fucking guilted the shit out of me. I had to do the right thing, and you knew I would. That was cold, bro. You knew the weakness. You knew my weakness was kids. And if you made me feel bad about your kids, I was going to send you home. Well, now you stay home with your kids. And that guilt you put on me, I'm going to put back on you every time. Nah, you should probably just go do something with your kids, is the answer every time you call me. Take that time you want to give me and give it to your children. They need you more than I do. And as the 1010 portal closes, we're done. And that was the beginning. I always said that when it came to casing. Go back to him and go be his father. Did you ever play father to them? Or only on the weekends and holidays? You're not going to be any more present for my children, and I mean, it's just the truth. You can't give me anything more than you don't give them. And that's because you're giving it all to your job. And what is it giving you? It's breaking your body. I tried to tell you. What'd I tell you? Get a job here and work on your marriage, bro. Leave me alone. I gotta work on my life, bro. I got a marriage out there. Do you see this? I'm coming into union with myself. Lisa was over submissive and would give up herself for any bit of love. Because she never had any. If there was ever a broken-hearted woman that needed some Lilith in her life, it was Lisa. Now it turned on. But I saw it wasn't a terrible thing, because I saw that women need to make these sacrifices. That it's okay to make good sacrifices, and that's how much love will take you. Love will teach you to have such self-discipline and sacrifice yourself. But don't lose yourself in the pursuit of love. I wouldn't have to work this hard for someone else, dude. And they'll actually, dude, they'll have more time to give me. I wouldn't have to fight for time. It's a currency you don't have, dude. And then what happens during that time? What do I want to happen in that time? I'm the goddess of the moon. I want thoughts and emotions. I want to know what you're thinking and feeling. That's my energy. That's all we do around here. Just think and feel, think and feel, think and feel. Take actions in those feelings and think about it. Think about it, feel it out, take action. Think about it afterwards. That's all we do around here. I am a spiritual psychoanalyst. So, you saw the cards come out before the story poured out. It is a super fucking closing portal. This is a mega portal of closing, because that's the end. Tens are the end of chapters. We're closing this chapter now, my friend. There was always this possibility, right? One day we could come together and this could work. Well, I saw it, and that's what I said. I could see what it takes to make this work. And like myself, I'm always ready to nominate myself as tribute to a nice hard challenge. But, I don't have to. It's not my battle. You're not the only person I love and the only person that can love me. That's what you don't understand. You think that love is one person forever and ever. You don't understand the layers of love. In essence, yeah, we had the intimate love. But the love I have even with Marshall, with no intimacy, no touching, no kissing, no none of that, is so much more pure in the sense of being, he's always there. He's always there to hear me out. And nothing I say is going to make him fucking run away from me. I don't have to change who I am for him to love me. I don't have to become more. I don't have to get closer. I don't have to fight for his fucking love. Once you have it, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be jealous. You don't have to be like, oh, he loves her more. No, he loves me. And that's more than enough. I don't need more. You don't understand that to feel complete, where you know what I mean? Less needy. And you need so much in your life, dude. You need a real mommy. Don't we all? We really do. I mean, it's nothing mean about you, but damn, bro. And that's where it is. It's like, oh shit, you put your whole life on me, and I had to alchemize the shit out of that. I'm not having sex again, dude. They put their whole karma on me. This whole karmic wheel. And that's where it is, dude. I alchemize the shit out of that. I'm gonna go get me I've been spiritually bathing. I'm gonna go get a fucking, what do they call it? A fucking douche. You fucking douchebags. Seriously, just totally a fucking go get, what do they call it for women? Where they scrape your fucking uterus. Scrape you out of my fucking life. Out of my vagina. No, it was great. I enjoyed it. Thanks. But do you want more? Aw, man, not if it comes with all that. That was a lot. He's got a lot in his life. So he's like, damn, that's a lot of baggage you're carrying. You tried to fucking make me out like I had baggage. Bro, all my baggage fits in my trunk. You even see my fat ass, that part you love so much? All my baggage fits there. I'm good. I ain't fucking nothing, no. Aw, hell nah, bro. Shit. Seriously, yeah, you fucked yourself. I mean, yeah, there's hope. There's always hope, and that's why I was like, damn, your life is impossible. I got all fucking panicked and shocked being in the reality of your reality. What a terrible reality. And you run around saying it's a happy family. Good Lord. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's what I've been telling you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You are definitely not, you don't have time to go to the fucking pumpkin patch with me. You gotta stay at home with your kids. Your wife needs you. Your children need you. Change in perspective. I told you, that fucking incense is dangerous. The change. Can you feel the change? Can you feel it coming? Yep, it could be an air sign. All right, let's look at this. We know this is the star. This is love. This is a mastering of the mind. Is that the King of Swords that we was in? Oh my God. Oh my God. Becky. Is that Eminem? I'll master you in no time at all. Mastermind. I told you, and they're really good. I have barbecue sauce. I went with the barbecue sauce and ranch. I was being extra. All right, let's talk about, what card did I pull out first? The Two of Cups? Coming into union. That's what it is. I came into union with myself. I faced myself. I met myself in you. I let myself go, and I got back myself from you. And I think that's, like I said, it's you. I hear it. I hear it. You're fuzzy. You're that fuzz in my ear. And it's like, oh, I don't have to reach out to you. You're right here. Like inside. I was like, is this gonna wear off? No, we are one now. If this is all it takes, then I'm gonna fuck the shit. No, just kidding. It's not. It was our contract. This is what brings us together. And that's the final explosion. The same thing that brought us together will be the same thing that pushes us apart. That is a karmic contract. Completed. And the crowd goes wild. She's free. She's free. He's not. I am. I am free to fuck around. Let's fuck around and find out. I am free. I am so free. I am free. And no, we're not having babies right away. Let's have some freedom and some fun. Freedom. Freedom. Told you I wanted my freedom back. Freedom fighters. I fought hard for this freedom. Which was what? This desire. This attraction. If I just gave into it, it would go away. Gave in, it's disintegrating in front of my face, the contract of it. It's like, do you want to sign another contract with this guy of his karma? That's your karma. I'm hearing this. It's a rapper. That's your life. That's your life. Something. What's that song, Marshall? It's ringing in my head. Ring, ding, dong. There's your boys. Get your boys and your stupid hood out of my head. Those aren't my boys. You know who my boy is. Me and my boyfriend. We only listen to Pac on the Block. Anyways, let's go back to it. Two of Cups. We're going to read it out of the theory. The Big Bang. Because it was bang, bang. Really? Yeah, bro. You should have just let me sleep. Or you should have hit me up sooner. I don't know. It was going to happen this way, bro. I was going to wake up. I was going to see what had just happened. I was processing all week. And that's how it is. What was going to come out of this? Well, not a baby. You didn't have what it took. And in this case, dude, I might have had to kill another one. I don't know if I'd want to have your child. You got children that you already don't care for. You are an uncaring motherfucker. How do I know? Because you didn't care about me. Oh, damn it. You have a big heart. It's in you. I could see it. When you were talking about your life, you looked like you were going to cry, but you were holding it in. You know, and big boys don't cry. But whatever. And that's what I said to you. Could you cry? Yeah, I can. You don't want to cry about this now? No. You brought it to me, and I mean, that's what you brought me. This is really what you brought me. You do realize that, right? You didn't bring me flowers. You brought me your drama. You brought me your karma. You brought me your baby mama and all your problems. I was just trying to get to know you, and when I found out about you, I was like, damn, your life sucks. It's usually how it works. And you're mad at me because I'm over here telling you to give up your life. It's my happiness. I think you're lying. I see it now. I see your lies. Your flesh is showing. You have no soul. It's stuck in hell in a karmic contract called marriage. I don't think... it's not the marriage. That's what I realized. Your marriage isn't your... It's the same as my ex-husband. Your karmic contract is that fucking custody order. You fought so hard for your kids, and in that fight for your kids, you fucked your life. And that's what happened to my ex-husband. He kept trying to take my kids from me. He kept trying to take my kids from me. He kept trying to take my kids from me. He sent all this da-da-da-da. He literally kidnapped my daughter and tried to keep her from me. And then it came down to the custody. And he walked in there and still tried to take it. He's like, she can have him on weekends and holidays. He lost all fucking rights. How dare you, bro? So then you went over there and you fought for all rights, bro. You wanted it all. And you didn't even have the right and what it took to fucking rightly raise this child on your own. And without her, I don't think the court would have gave him to you. And you needed her. You needed to show stability to fight this fight. Because the ex-wife already had a husband and a new child on the way. Why were they going to give you custody? You could have fought it. Because that's what they pulled on me. They took me to court and tried to say because they were already established and I was struggling and had other kids, that I wasn't in a position. But given the actions, no. And then you go back to Pennsylvania, bro. I had this clad iron steel fucking, you know what I mean, court order saying you can't fuck with my children. And that fucking judge was like, even the most violent criminals get parenting time around here. Damn, bitch. She believes in some shit. In the essence. And that's what it is. You know, Marshall makes this whole song of how far he would have gone for his child. Because nobody went that far for his. And you sit there on this high horse that you're doing everything for your children but being with them. What did you tell me? My marriage works when I'm not in town. How's that a marriage? I'm sure she feels the same way. She likes it better when you're not around and she can run the house however she wants. And you're not interfering with the way that she raises these children. Coming in trying to play daddy every other weekend. What did I say? You're unseen. You have no authority in your home. Your job is nothing but to pay the bills and make sure everybody else is happy. Right? And you say that's the honorable thing to do. That's your contract. That's your life. Jesus Christ almighty. And that's just it. And you do this for love for who? Who is all this sacrifice for? You say it's for your children. But again, you're at home. Every day you're going home. You're not doing stuff with your children. If that was the case, then the problem with your child wouldn't have came up last weekend. Daddy, please don't go. Mommy never plays with me. Is that true? Or is that just something you told me so that I would feel bad? Is that truly the truth, that your kids are crying for your attention and affection because they don't get it? And you put that on me? And so I told you to go home and be with your children? The truth hurts, dude. Did I keep all this in? Yeah, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't sit down with Diana and say nothing. I haven't talked to Morgan. I kept all this energy in, bro. Your shit-ass life and what you put on me. And all I was trying to do was put love on you. I put on for my... yeah, that too. What I didn't expect, dude, was the fucking turnaround, right? So I had this expectation I'd take you to the fucking ritual grounds. They took us right back to the very place that we had sex at all those years ago. And that's why I had every intention to close it down. But it was perfect. It was perfect, bro. It was the perfect close of a chapter. This is where it started. This is where it ends. Timelines, bro. Timelines. Nothing can grow from this because honestly, we can say it physically. You don't have the seeds to make it grow. It would take an act of God, and you don't work with God. You want me to do magic in your life to make it more manageable. But you don't manage your life. That's not my life. You want to run away with me and create some fucking life, as if you imagine that you're that guy, but you know damn well that you can't be because you've done nothing to be that guy. Now, in this case, is it more sad for me or more sad for you? You already knew the truth. I didn't. So it's my heartbreak, not yours. Oh, you're breaking my heart. You didn't tell me why you couldn't leave your wife. And when it was all said and done, yeah, if we went to court, we would win because justice is on my side. But in the essence, I don't want to give all of that up because, again, you can't give me what I want, which is just time. You can't answer the phone. You can't give me what I want. Why would I give you all what you want when this isn't, you can't give me what I want? I'm going to stand on business, bro. I don't want shit. I didn't ask you for money. I didn't ask you for shit. I asked you for love, which is time and energy, bro. The truth. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth, even if it's going to make me cry. Can't match that energy. And I'm willing to sacrifice everything. I'm willing to take on anything for that. If I believe that this person can give me that, I will go to all lengths. I will give up my whole life for that. I'll give up everything for that. But I'm not giving up everything for anything less than that, bro. And it's literally the bare fucking minimum of humanity. Because you ain't got time for me to pour into my cup. You can't give me You can't make an emotional connection. You can't be on my level. You can't talk me through things. You can't understand what I'm going through. You don't know who I am. You can't make that connection. That is the literal definition of an intimate connection, where we know each other at such a close level that there are no secrets, and you can fully be you. It's unconditional. I can let myself be seen and not be shamed. It took me all this time to learn how to love and what love was. By nothing more, not receiving it from fucking anyone, but by giving myself love and pouring love into other people, I really learned what it was. And now I'm ready to receive real love. And that's what I'm calling in. Gabriel, I appreciate that cup that you gave me, but the waters ran dry, and I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart to bring me a true cup of love that will never run dry. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Let's move on with the energy. 2 of Cups. I want a real love. Why is that so hard? What does that mean? Exactly that. I can put it in 3 words and you're still not going to understand it. A million pairs of eyes looking hard but won't realize that you'll never see the P. Hi, my name is... no wands. Photons. Wands and photons. Why are we rhyming? I'm in your energy, Marshall. We're in the wands. I'm in your energy. We're rhyming. Are we going to sit there doing that? Just wordplay? Just playing ping pong with words all day? We're rhyming. Stop it! Oh, God. It's Father Rhyme. Mother Goose and Father Rhyme over there. Alright, come on. Quit playing around. I love you. I'm trying to handle business here. Shit. He loves watching me cut the throats. Oh, off with their head. I love watching this part. This is the part where the beat breaks down. No one moves, no one makes this out. Stop it, Marshall! Get out of my energy. I'm all in your energy. All up in the guts. Alright, come on. 2 of Cups. See, everything I'm saying is rhyming. Stop it. Rhyme machine. Alright. Binary system. The binary system is a pair of stars that just collided and exploded and made a million more. Just made a million more problems for both of us. Didn't you see that? That was an explosion of light. This little light of mine. That's the flame, bro. I said fire. Somebody better call 911. You can't touch the flame without getting burned. This is gonna hurt. You will rise from these ashes. Actually, you're not. You were like 6 feet under the ground, bro. No wonder. That's like a pity fuck. I'm gonna fuck you because I feel sorry for you. That's like giving fucking Nate blowjobs backstage because his wife doesn't. I'm not doing this. I'm not sacrificing it just for your little bit of happiness. Little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. I love the dark energy. I don't get to act like this on a Sunday in front of the Lord. Lord Almighty. He's still there, but he allows me to be dark in the dark hours. And bring the light into the darkness. He allows me to be me. I like that. Alright. I mean, the whole universe loves me. The binary system is a pair of stars that have been caught by each other, by each other's gravity to remain in perpetual orbit around each other. This will not end it. Why? Because he really can't. He's got to hold on. There's nothing else in his life to hold on to. You're not holding on to me. Stop holding on to me. Jesus. You already live inside of me. What the fuck else do you need? I want you to that's what they said. They want to put you in a house and populate it. Hey, bro. You sound like Nick Cannon, bro, and you don't even have the cannon. Bang, bang. It was a 22. Pew, pew. I ain't your auntie. Oh, I'm flowing with creativity. You gotta go through the bad shit to get to the good shit. It really just happened. I lit that bitch, and it was over. I just saw it. I saw the whole world. I was circling it. I was like, the winds have changed. The winds have changed. The winds have changed. The winds have changed. Why? I needed to change my mind. I was in a bad energy. It's like, you motherfucker, you have the nerve to fucking... Winds have changed. Winds have changed. Winds, peace be with me. Peace be with me. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm all powerful. Okay, and then we changed my mind. That's all we gotta do. Change your mind, you can change reality. Wow, that was real. That was really scary for like a minute. I definitely needed to change my mind over this week. That's what he said. If there's anything I know about you, you're always changing. Your feelings are always changing. All I gotta do is change my mind and I don't feel the same way about it anymore. All I gotta do is see it differently. I'm open for discussion. Let me see this differently and it's done. Don't be so narrow-minded. You can only see one way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. All right, moving on. So we were orbiting each other around because this was what we were meant to do. We were supposed to come together and share love with our unloving lives. You don't have no love. I don't have no love. You don't have no sex. I don't have no sex. That's what we were made to do. You're supposed to love each other better. I'm better. Are you better? Oh, you didn't do the healing. You didn't take the right actions, huh? I thought I showed you. You've been watching me for a long time. I thought you were ready. You signed up. You said you were. Alright, never mind. Moving on. Cups are the realms of emancipation, and the Two of Cups can often indicate falling in love and entering a relationship. I didn't fall in love with you. I mean, I got to love you. I didn't love you anymore. I lusted you. That was different. I believe that, and as I said, I believe that I can lust the shit out of, some of the other guys I love too, with just more closeness. Sorry, but that's it. It's like I couldn't love you more because I couldn't get any closer. And that's it. If there was someone else to be closer, then I probably would be able to give them more of my love than I could give you. Love is love. That's it. As far as falling in love, I fell in love with myself. Why? Because I am fucking bad to the bone. Like, you're such a bad bitch. If you do this, you're calling in a real bad boy. That's really what it is. You have to accept it. When I said no to fucking Wolfman, damn, look at all this time later. I feel so much better about this decision. You never know what you're walking away from. You just know it hurts. That's what it was, bro. I have walked away from you. I have been trained from this from day one. A1. That's what he said. The Sagittarius, they're calling in the A1. A1. I got the sauce. And in these moments, Marshall is really, I'm his best Friday night date. He sits there at home like, unless he has to actually go somewhere. He's like, dude, I could spend my whole life watching this woman. I know, right? I'm an adventure time. You could spend your whole life just loving this woman and be part of the adventure. Or you could sit there and watch, stay in the stands, clapping. Now make it clap. Over there with fucking Busta Rhymes. I got that joke. He said he's in the stands busting the rhymes. You know that dude is gay, right? Nobody does it better. I don't need you to have a good time. It happens all inside of me. You just got to come around me to enjoy this. All right, moving on. Your food smells good. You're making me hungry. That's what I mean. You don't want some shit until you see some shit. Until somebody puts some shit in your face. I wasn't hungry until I smelled your food. Now I'm feeling really hungry. I gotta stay away from you. Alright, so who am I in love with? I mean, who am I not in love with? However, this card represents any meaning of minds and hearts, and might just as likely indicate a friendship or a business partnership. Hey, are we gonna be lovers and friends? Little John. Yeah, that was a funny attempt of trying to tone down. Turn down for what? He tried. He tried to turn it down to an usher. Hey, I'm hearing the Boo song. There's always that one I was always meant to do this, but where are we supposed to go from here, bro? I'm not doing all this work. It takes a lot of work on your part, and I can be there as a strong woman to fucking support you through all this, and like she did, and that's what you need me to do. You need me to be her, bro. She was real strong, and she did all of this for you before. Maybe you need to just work on her. You know what I mean? If you poured in a lot more love into your wife would pour in a lot more love into you. But you guys got some cheating problems you guys got to talk about. You got to talk about what you've been pouring into other people. Honestly, I love you with all my heart. This is that detachment that I had to have with Russ. It's like, bro, I wish we could have made it work, but I understand for all obvious reasons why it cannot. And it's not that I wasn't willing, because I was always in your DMs. Run away. I can make you happy. It's not that I misled you, because I believed it fully with all my heart. But it wasn't a calling you answered from your heart. You didn't feel that. You felt like you need to stay where you are and learn your lesson. Hold on, I got an itch on my back. My hair is itching my fucking back and I need to scratch it. I have nobody to scratch my back. Anyways, what do? I use a brush. The real scratchy one, too. I scratch my own back. I'm so independent. It's not because I want to be. I was willing to go to all extremes. So I'm gonna get a big 4-bedroom house and sit around fucking playing mommy for you. Because that's what you needed. But what about what I need? I'm willing to give you what you needed, but I just need time. Your kids aren't going to give me the love that I need. And in essence, I'm not going to give them the love that they need. They're getting love from all over, except for yours. They need yours, not mine. I'm sorry. The right thing to do is to do that, to encourage you to be better in your current situation, because you're not currently able to get out of your situation. She got you for 18 years. You only got how many more to go? They go real fast, my friend. They go real fast. sounds so inauthentic coming from me. Keep your head up. You can make it through your hell. You can do this. Just keep that Kobe mindset. Just keep on keeping on. I don't know what to tell you. My answer isn't going to work for you. You're going to have to seek professional help. Which, again, would be therapy. For both of you. You need some marriage counseling if you're going to make this work. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you need to face that it doesn't work. And that's why I said, worst case scenarios, you could sit down with your wife and just keep the house and everything going and just start seeing other people. That would be the best case scenario. And then even then, I mean, where are you going to sleep at night? Now I feel like I'm sharing custody of you. I can't do this. How do I get myself? God, why did you put me? This isn't a love triangle. There's far more particles to this. I feel like I'm in Metatron's cube. This is the best Friday night show ever. Pull up the popcorn, people. This is just getting good. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I'm looking for a new friendship and business partnership. Something to take to that next level. I'm cool on the devils. I got plenty of devils. I don't know. I love you. And that's acceptance, bro. Understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. To God, really, because I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I am mad at you for trying to do the right thing, and then it ends up all wrong. I'm mad at God. Fucking God. Why do you keep making me fall in love with guys that I can't? I didn't love you until God made me. I didn't know I even loved you. I'm not even sure I do. No, just kidding. Can't deny the love. And that's how far. I'm a loving machine. I just want to go all the way with this. All the way. I can't love. I can't get close to. Don't let me love you if you're not going to let me go all the way with you. Very Knight of Wands, I guess. I'm going back to my original Tinder. Looking for marriage. No, just kidding. I'm not. Don't make me. God, I need to reevaluate my whole life. I need to evaluate the direction in which my life has been going. I think I'm having a midlife crisis. Get that 1010 portal. Just wait till the 1111. When all things come new. Well, we better work on this. And that's that shedding. Oh God, this is gonna hurt. Just tear it off. Just rip my heart out. Just rip it out. Nah, bro. You're pulling my heartstrings, but gotta do what's right. What? Sacrifice myself for your reward. I don't know. In the essence, again, if I thought I was gonna get something good out of this. It feels good to see you and hang out with you and all those great feelings. But it's not enough to live off of. And that's why your current marriage and things are falling apart. You're not giving enough of yourself to anybody. Really? Yeah. And the kind of relationship that I'm trying to have, it's an all in. Like, I'm giving this my all, bro. I'm not fucking this up. I don't care what it takes. I don't give a fuck. That's a true union, bro. Like, nah, we're not till death do us part, bitch. Are you gonna die anytime? Nope. Then we better work this out, because I don't want to sit around angry at you. That's what that means. Really? Yeah, but again, I saw that it's not my way. I can do that. And I was so accommodating. I'm such an accommodating, passive, you know what I mean, suppressive bitch. When I want to be, I can let you lead. I can let you call the shots, and that's where I was before. I needed to be in control to feel in control. I don't need to be calling the shots to know that I'm still in control. And that's all healing. That's all interpersonal healing on a whole nother level. You're not in control. You're like a little out of control, my friend. And it's not just you. That's why God didn't let me go outside. The energy's bad. He told me it's out of control out there. I wasn't surprised. They told me you were going to reach out. Reach out. You should have said more. Or say less. I don't know what you... I don't know. I think you were screwed to begin with. Why? Because the Holy Spirit knows best. I never know what's going on with you. Because you won't talk to me. So I have to listen to the Holy Spirit on what to do with people and things and stuff. I don't never know what's going on around me, bro. It doesn't make no fucking sense. I am a super child being led by the Spirit, making sure that I don't get, being protected, provided for, loved, and on a purpose. Got a job. And that's what it means, you know what I mean? Otherwise, nah. And that's what I said. I get out there, I'll be getting pie in my face. Cream pie. Could even do... I heard that. What does that mean? I'm sure my 14-year-old daughter can't wait to tell me. Shut up, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Not from your little lips. Get away from me. She knows more than I do about this damn world. In the essence. Alright, she has the memories of the experiences. I need to experience some more shit. So then after that came out what? That card over there, which was the star. And that's where, what did it say? Something good is going to come from this. That's what it is. When you just address it, bro. When you just face the darkness in the room, which is the elephant in the room, when you just really talk about it. And that's it. We've never talked about what this would take. We never talked about it. And you don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say, we're going to have the conversation that was never said. We're going to face the things that we always ran from. We're running from this. I see that this was always the problem. This is what stood between us. And I never understood it completely, but now I fully understand it. And I was willing to stand up with you to face this. But you stood down. Turned down for what? I don't know. I understand. That's why I said, it was like, geez, what kind of man could take this on? There's a lot to lose. But that's where your fucking negativity is. It's like, do you think that you would lose with me? That's your fucking you're not believing in me. And that's why I said, well, when we win, what does that look like? It looks like me playing mommy to your kids, bro. And me wanting a husband. And that's why I saw it. It wasn't just a fear. It was going to be the reality. Your fucking fears become your reality if you don't realize what the fuck you're fucking manifesting. I told you. Let me take a nap on this. Let me sleep on this. Woke up thinking differently. Is that the fucking... No, it's not the tower. The star. Why did I go to the long one? This takes up a whole page. Quantum theory and general relativity, the two landmarks discovered of 20th century physics, have revolutionized the way we understand the world. But there is one problem. They don't work together. Quantum theory is excellent at explaining the microscopic world of the atom, whereas general relativity is good at describing the universe at a grand scale. All right, quantum is minimal. No, wait, what did it say? Yeah, the minimal. And relativity is maximum. Okay. They're just side notes I'm putting in my head. But for more than 50 years, physicists have struggled to combine these two ideas into the grand unified theory that describes the universe. At last, the string theory offers the... What is that? As soon as they said the string theory, I saw that, it's our karmic ties. It's our soul ties. As soon as it said string theory, I saw soul ties. At last, the string theory offers the real possibility of unification. In the standard model of physics, subatomic particles are seen as tiny points. String theory replaces these tiny points with vibrating loops of string. The string may be open length, like a real piece of string, or closed loop, like an elastic band. The frequency of the string vibration determines what kind of particle it is. And it's all about vibrations. And I'm talking about strings, and they said the string theory is our soul ties. Say it again. The frequency of our soul tie vibration determines what kind of particle it is. This is karmic. That just means that we can heal the karma between us and have a new start. Or we were just supposed to, heal the karma between us and end it. End it for all time. I'm cool with either way. I'm very flexible. Haven't you seen? The only problem is that strings are unimaginably small, and at that moment there is no way of observing or measuring them, unless a method can be found for the theory cannot be proven. However, string theory refers to real hope for a more integrated understanding of our universe. In the same way, the star card represents hope and possibilities. That's it. I didn't see any hope or possibilities with you, and I worked through it all through my mind, all by myself, and saw there was hope and there is a possibility, but it's going to take all of this. And I can make it happen, because I can make anything happen. In the blink of an eye, fucking 90 days, you could be divorced and we could be under the Christmas tree type shit. But that's not it. If I got that wish, would I get what I wanted? If I did all that work, would I really get you? Every night, every day, wake up to you and we would have a life together. That's not what I would get. I'd get your karma. Your problems. Your tragedies, your woes, your everything. I don't get you. I get your life. Your identity and everything that's attached to it. I don't get actually you. That's what your wife doesn't get either. She doesn't get that closeness with you. You don't let anyone that close. We could live in the same house like Russ and Jonica and never be close. Those two. Like, you could have her all spread open, but you ain't nowhere near her heart. You can pound as hard as you want, but you're nowhere near her heart. Traditionally, the star card depicts a naked woman pouring water from a jug. Shut up, Wolfman. God. He said this yesterday in his stupid post. Have you ever noticed the Empress is the number 3 card? He wanted to use those numbers, him and his number games. He's like, now look at the star and how she's pregnant too. And she's pouring water. I can hear you. I don't want your fucking stale waters either, bro. I hear the fucking Boys to Men. Let's don't wait till the waters run dry. I think Allie made a better song with it. What was that song Allie made with the rose? That was pretty. I like that song. I like the video, I guess. Obviously, if I can't remember the words. This is a card of spiritual awakening, expanding consciousness and vision. We become aware of the boundless energy of the universe, how it flows through everything, including us. I mean, I've shown you. This is just the fucking... He'll be gone. He'll be gone in November. Literally. I can't even make it up. I said, when's this? He says, it runs till November. I was like, I know exactly when the universe is going to pull your ass away from here. November 4th, you're gone. Till Mercury retrograde. Your life is determined by the planets, losers. Same as mine. You just don't know that that's the force that's driving you. You don't know because you're not in control. You think you are, but you have no idea. You and fucking Wolfman will be in my energy till November 4th. Big fucking deal. It's not a steady energy. You're not like Marshall that's there 12 fucking signs of the year. Every fucking moon cycle. Every little step I take, you will be. I mean, of course, we've got Russ over there hiding behind the trees, watching us, taking notes. Let's give him something to talk about here, Marshall. Told you. We could be having old sex. We could make it new. It'll be new for both of us. I was just saying. It's like, you think that... I mean, what are you giving me? You gave me something that nobody else could at that particular moment. But I promise you... when I sent out that I want more was more than available. It goes down in the DMs. Are these fucking cockroaches? That's not what I meant. That's what you said. That's not what I meant. Fucking universe. Just kidding. Anyways, that's what that is. Awaken to the forces. And that's why we really need to pay attention to these planets and how they're working. And so I was like, oh God. I'm going to be... that's what I manifested. As soon as I said it, I was like, I didn't expect to hear from you till Mercury retrograde. And in the essence, what I was really thinking as I was typing that and sending it is like, I'm going to be married by then. I'm not going to retrograde with you next retrograde, dude. I would like to have something better to go back to than you on retrograde. That's what just keeps bringing us back. It's this stupid-ass karma. Why? We're desperate for love. That's some sad shit. It's okay. I'm not going to end up like Russ and Jonica, bro. Trapped in a house, desperate for love, never making a real connection. Only having sex. And, you know, money. I don't know. I'd rather sit down with Marshall all day, watching him pour, listen to him pour his thoughts and feelings onto a piece of paper. I don't really want to read it. I'd rather he just speak it. He might not hate to put it on the paper if he just told it to me. Put it on wax. Let's record it. Let's make a video of it. Let's make a Kim Kardashian type video about this. Kobe, you're not allowed to clap for Kim Kardashian. He said I made a clap. God damn it, I love my fucking crew. Jesus, what would you do? Alright, we're with the King of Swords. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about him. Who is he? I am in that energy. Can't you tell? I'm in your energy. I'm in your ass. He harnesses the energy. He can feel it. Can you feel me coming in the air tonight? Could be an air sign. Realistically, yeah, he's more like me than anybody. Why? I don't know. We were both the same. The devil. The black hole. Is that why you call me the devil? You're trying to put your sword in your magic stick in my black hole. the fucking portal to the universe. What are you doing with all that universal energy I gave you? I put on. Yeah, not so good, huh? You were able to have a good work week. What a waste of energy. You could have really built some great shit off of that energy. People are always trying to get that kind of energy out of me. Trying to get that kind of rise. You got the full rise of the phoenix. What'd you do? Come back a week later for some more. Ah. No, thank you. Why buy the horse if you can get the milk for free? You don't even have the right milk. Milk you all night. I'm still not going to get a bucket out of it. Marshall, can you make babies? Do you know how they're made? I think you got it in you to make a baby. Have you done anything to your body to deny it the ability to make a baby? Okay, well, let's talk about Uranus. That would be that little blue planet right there. It went from my black hole to your blue anus. We're traveling through time here. We're going somewhere. We're going deeper and darker. Oh, we would never stop laughing. You can't stop laughing at me, and I can't even stop laughing at me. If you said anything, it's only going to make it bigger and worse. Do you like my waist laugh? I know you do. Put on that mask and let's go trick-or-treating. Bring your chainsaw. I'm going to dress up as a witch. We're going to have fun. Come on. I'll tell them you're a lookalike. Doesn't he look like him? We're too fun. Wouldn't be life without you. Alright, King of Swords. Uranus is unique among the planets of the solar system, in that its axis of rotation is almost horizontal, as if it had been turned on its side. Its magnetic field is also strange. That's me. My magnetic field is also strange. Very, very powerful and offset of the planet's center by a third. My field is off. I'm not aligned with my mind. I'm off a little bit. Off the rockers there. Get it? Stop slurping. Alright, anyways, let's go. This is funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky. You want to hear this? In mythology, Uranus was the Greek sky god, husband to Gaia. Hey, are you my husband? No, let's not call each other that. That's weird. I don't like those. And don't ask me to call you daddy either. Let's make up some new names because I don't like that. Darth Vader. We can roleplay. Let's fill this out here. How do you feel about the costumes? Oh, you're always running around in one, saying you can't be Superman. How about Batman? You want to be a dark man? Do you want to be a villain? You can play Thor and I'll be Odin. You were the best part of my life. Fucking Eminem. No, it's a Mars bars, dude. Mars bars. Take action. That's funny. Uranus is, that's where we go back. We go way back. Like the sky and the planets. Well, I've been on a couple of different planets, I just want you to know. This is my first planet. That's what he always is. He's always the sky on top of my planet. The air in the sky. I hate you. Alright, come on. Happy birthday, right, and all that, right? Isn't your birthday? The real 17's coming up. It's the 17. And then we got this other guy, 17. And then we got that 17 again. Come on, dude. Save me from the others. I can't be your Superman. You know, shut up. Just keep flying around, you know, blowing air on everything. Blowing smoke up my ass. Sure, Uranus. That's so creative. My stomach is burning. I'm hungry. Get it? Blowing air up my ass. Uranus. Talk about a real punchline. Punch that in somewhere. Put that down somewhere. Yeah, squeaky clean. All right, let's move on. Uranus's airy realm is familiar territory to the King of Swords, who represents mastery of intellect. I know, dude. Nobody does it better. I challenge the shit out of him. I really do. He's like, damn, she's witty. I mean, honestly, though. I told Jim remember 2 years ago, I was like, oh, here comes Halloween. We can have a rap battle, and I can just let them take over my body and battle you. We didn't have to wait till Halloween. We can do this any day. In essence, if I see you on Halloween, I'm not letting nothing take over my body. I heard a song. Leave that to your imagination. Enough. Move on. The king has the ability to be objective, clear thinking, and detached. And that's what we were looking for today. Be objective, clear thinking, and detached from any outcome. Well, I don't know what's going to come out of this. This is about to come out of my mouth. What about what you put in it? That's where all this started. I had to put your energy in me, and now this is what comes out. This is what I did with your energy. I came out with a possible future for you. A very happily ever after. Here it is. I made a baby for you. It's your future. I'm going to leave it to you because I know that babies make you happy. That's why after sex, I was like, no, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have babies. No. It came out right as soon as I put my dress on. I was like, it just came out. I sat there under the moon. I was like, no, I don't. It came out immediately. It's like, you put that shit on me. I was like, no. I immediately started rejecting that. No. That's why my Holy Spirit took me for plan B immediately. Like, no. The first time. Like, no. I don't want your life. I want your love, not your life. I don't know why you guys don't get it. That's what fucking Russ can't give. And he didn't understand it. He thought I wanted his life. I don't want your fucking life. I want your love. You don't have no love. You get no love. They give me no love, dude. That's some bullshit. I didn't want Ali's life. I didn't care. I wanted his love. He has so much love to give. I didn't care how old he was and what he had in his life. Until I realized his country will kill me for loving him. I was like, oh, I don't want him to die because I love him. I gotta let Ali go. There's nothing wrong with Ali. I mean, you could pretend like it was age or something that he eats chocolate. I'm over here fucking a whole kid eating fucking Oreos. What the fuck is the difference? I can't afford Feastables. That's the difference. My kids like them too. They know Pokemon. They play video games. We watch Mr. Beast. What's the problem? It really wasn't that. And that's it. It's like, how much will you sacrifice in the name of love? And it's okay because that's what a woman will do. That was how God made her. And I'm like, ugh, you guys are so self-sacrificing. You're just giving yourself up. Well, I became an Eve, and I understood what it took to be in a relationship. You did have to sacrifice a lot of yourself to make it, but not as long as you're getting, as long as you can give up your happiness, as long as this makes you happy. Because you're not losing in that case. And that's where it is. You look at, I saw, and this is just healing. You know what I mean? I looked over at fucking Bridget's life, and I'm like, I just hated it for her. I just despised it, and I hated her life. But I had to actually learn what it meant to be that type of disciplined woman of God, that, this is it. And he's made it so that it does give her joy. That's what she said in her post. She's like, I love being their mom. And I believed her. I don't believe you, Bobby. I believed her by what? Her actions, bro. She loves what she does. And you can tell because she does it. You can tell by what she does that she loves what she does. And all kids need is love. And when she's done pouring her love into her kids, then she'll have time to pour it into herself or wherever else. But obviously she's filled with love. And that's why Nate married her. All he needed was a loving woman in his life, and that made his life better. He didn't need all of that. He needed someone just like me, just like Marshall, just like Lewis, just like Allie. We didn't need a fucking Jonica to show off. We just needed something real, something full of love at home that will always be there to love us. She'll always be there to love her husband and to love those children when no matter what's going on. And that's what God made as the help me. Her job was really just to love you. Everything else is just, more to it. You made her the house. You would get these women and make them in charge of all of these other areas of your life, but really, they're just there to love you. And if you're not loving them back, then what is this purchase? What is this contract? What is this? And going back to, Bobby and his wife, I'm sure she loves you. And that's what I said. I was like, I don't know what your relationship is built on, but I know, and I was like, mine, I can't see it, but I have to believe that this person, my husband's, showed me love in a time that nobody else did. And that love was enough for me then to give my whole life. But then later, it wasn't enough to sustain me. And that's all I gotta say. I don't have the memories of being in love with either of my husband. They were definitely not these feelings. But I have to believe that it was enough. It just wasn't enough going forward. Enough to make me make those decisions in the beginning, but not enough to hold us together. You didn't have to do anything to keep me but give me your time and attention. But their time and attention was on everything else of this world. They were more concerned with the things of this world. Making themselves big, being known, making money, building up their pride, building up their ego, building up their portfolios, building. Neither one of them, really. They don't have shit to stand on. But that's what they were. It's just the mass conscious of male, driven toxicity. And that's why all your relationships are all fucked off. Because you're so busy building your ego and your pockets that you're not actually putting any of your energy into what really matters most. And that's what I shared in my last short. And what I just shared in my community page. If you give up love for this world, all you're going to get is a world without love. If you give up the world for love, then you'll have what it takes to go conquer the world. All you need is love. That's all God uses is love. It's the most strongest power. Really? Yeah. Let's go back to this, the King of Swords here. Did I finish it? Mirroring Uranus's unusual rotational axis, he has the ability to turn things on their head and look at the world from an unexpected angle. Yeah, I'm sitting on my ass right now. I got my head up my ass right about now. No, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And that's it. Pluto went direct. What does that mean? Everything comes into clear focus now. You could say that the ball's in your court, but it always was. and you didn't know how to lace up your shoes. And you're asking a lot from me. And I've shown you that it's not that I wasn't willing to, but you're asking me to give up me to accommodate you for breadcrumbs. The leftover time that you can squeeze me in. I need so much more love than that, and so does your wife, so does your children, so does any other human, but especially somebody that has special needs like me that's never been loved. You can't that love bomb me. Just give me all your love and then just take it all away. I've been bombed. My heart has been blown up all my life by things like that. You give me attention, you give me connection, you give me your phone number, you give me hope, you give me a date that we're going to meet together, you give me hope. And I sit there like a child waiting for their parent to come pick them up on the weekend, and they never show up. The biggest sin in this world, guys, is to awaken a woman's heart with no intention of loving her. Don't wake the beast, bro. And now that's what you're sitting with. You're sitting with my love, and you don't know what to do with it. Now you know how I feel and why I cry at night. Please just let me find someone to give this to. I can't hold it. If I thought I could just give it all away, I would. If I could just do it. And that's why I have to. I have to go out and pour this out because it becomes sour. It'll make me sour holding in all this love. It's a great feeling, as long as you keep it flowing. But if not, you'll drown in it. You'll drown in it. I understood your life. I could see why you're drowning in your life and why you need my love. Because all it took was a little bit of my love to pour onto it, and the fire went out, and I could see what you were working with. Your life sucks, but, I mean, honestly, dude, not more than anyone else. And you can look at it as you're trapped like everyone else and just stay trapped in it. Or, I don't know. Again, I could see the fear is bigger than the faith on this one. You rocked my faith. Your life rocked my faith. But my God's bigger than your fear. And if you worked with my God, you'd have nothing to fear. But that all comes down to your faith. I'm going to leave it on that note. It was a great, fun story. It's been one hell of a ride through time and space. I'll leave that conversation. I'm sure he's going to be watching attentively while he's laying next to his wife. Hopefully he'll make the right decisions going forward. I'm still open for love and that cup of love and that new beginning. I just had to, we're still closing up soul ties. It's not a bad thing. I learned a lot about myself. And that's all this is, did I come out on top? I didn't, yeah. I suppose I'm always standing tall. I'm not on my ass, that's for sure. Uranus. I'm on Uranus. I'm on your ass. Hey, thanks for joining, Marshall. I love your energy. It's always fun. Hope to spend more time with you. For everybody else, yeah, I'm sorry. Again, I know that's a bomb, but that's not. It's his own thoughts. He's already been dealing with all of this. He just put it on me. I never dealt with it. And so I dealt with it the way that I deal with things, is I broke it apart and seen what it really took. And I saw a win. And that's what I sent in this message. I seen what it would take to have a win with you. But this looks like a loss. We can try it all different ways, but it always comes to an end. It has to. It always has to end with you. We can begin a million times, but it always has to end. Every time. You can come back and it'll be like a new beginning, like I never saw you before. You really prey off that amnesia. I don't forget. I didn't forget what you've done. I just forgive so that I can have peace while I'm in your presence. I didn't forget that you do this. I was expecting this, and I told you not to, and you said you wouldn't. But that's what you always do. You always do what you've always done. So I always get what I've always gotten. That's just patterns. You couldn't stop yourself this week, but even if you stopped yourself next time, you'd still repeat it. That's how it works. You haven't learned to break any of your patterns, so you're just going to pattern on me. You're going to karma on me. You're going to pour all of it on me. If I thought that I was getting love out of it, I would, but you're not the type. As soon as you trigger, you run. I don't want that. If I thought you would just sit around and we'd cry it through, and we'd make emotional connections, okay. We can work through every one of your terrible thoughts and feelings and what life has done to you, and I can make you a better person. But you're the type of person that I make you feel better and you go take that better feeling somewhere else. And time again has shown that. You just come to me to make you feel better. All people do. And I'm okay with that. Sometimes I feel depleted, but I feel like I got what I wanted to, and we'll leave this on a good note instead of making it any worse. Why can't things just end on a good note? On a good tune? Why does it have to be a sad song? I'm not sad. I'm not. I'm understanding that we had to go here for me to, move on. That's just it. I'm understanding. It didn't work out with my ex. Well, thank goodness it didn't, because here you are with me. I know, right? I had to go through hell to get to you, dude. I had to go through 12 twin flames plus 2 and every bit of hell to get to you. What did you go through? What loops did you go through? What fire did you go through to get to me? None. You only come when it's convenient. Well, I'll always use that word. Hey, I love you guys. Love you too, especially. I just can't. I need more. I'm sorry. I'm a needy bitch. Sorry. Laters. Bye.